Hello and welcome back to an episode of StarCraft Arcade. Today will be the SCV team. And what this pretty much is, there's not too many enemies, so it probably won't lag my system out. But there's also no real life people enemies. They're all AI, all etc. And pretty much, this is a game that if you die once, you had the exact same level to your character again. And pretty much what this is you get certain stuff, you build it, and then boom, you got it. Now this one I'm not sure how long it'll take, but I will be trying to play a lot of these maps until I can get my system upgraded and all that kind of stuff, and maybe play with some friends. Once I get friends who absolutely play this, um, then I'll probably do it with my friends instead of online. As you can see, I'm already level 11.
It's your time. Sure thing. Gotcha. Yep. We hear you. Yo.
Then the one strategy I
Will
suggest
do.
people. Oh,
Overtime. I'm going.
okay.
Yeah.
So this is going to be more on my part.
Uh-huh.
Scanning battlefield conditions. Order accepted.
Huh? Yep.
Here's something. This is
Yeah, yeah.
this is pretty much how you pretty much play. You build off of what you need to build off.
Move it. Yeah, whatever.
Sorry about this being a humongous lag.
Yes, sir.
So I have to choose the auto turret, the flamethrower, and I know my pet's here somewhere.
Will do.
As you can kind of see, I have to be very careful about what I absolutely build, because as you can see here, I'm getting overrun, and I think so far I'm kind of running into one of those situations that if I don't repair this soon, I'm going to be completely and utterly screwed. Now, in this game mode, you've got to be careful about where you build and what you absolutely build. Because I've actually done before that I accidentally ran myself over with several different types of items. I'm going to say that you go here and my SUV goes here. And as you can kind of see here, I'm kind of holding off barely. As you can kind of see, oh dear, I don't have enough power. You require power to do your structures. And I might as well next just try to do something else.
additional supply depots required.
And I forgot you need to build a power core to actually build more additional structures. Uh-oh.
You're the boss. Sure thing. Gotcha. I'm going. Yep. Yep. Roger. Woo-hoo! Overtime.
Base is under attack. Our SCVs are under
And I
attack.
got defeated. Well, that didn't last long at all. As I said before, you got to be careful where you place stuff. As you can kind of see, I did go ahead and go with a heavier thing. We survived a bit longer, and I actually do have some stuff bookmarked because I do enjoy playing arcade quite often. Let's see if I can find another group. Um, ah, so yeah, I'm not 100% sure. I mean, if I can't connect to anything, I'm not. Okay, okay. I don't know if I want to stay here or not. Yeah, seems too dangerous. The only reason why I left is because mostly I'm not sure if I want to go through an arcade like that. So, yeah. So, yeah. I think I'll just also do this as well. Just because it doesn't have too much lag, and I think the beginning story isn't too long unless you mess around very hard. But I think I'll go ahead and do the story. It's actually kind of like the story of to go ahead and quickly explain this. You can't select a hero that's already in the game itself. What I mean is you can't play as Jim Raynor. You actually get to play as your own character and build up from that. Now, this is by myself. That means no other problems, I think. But, yeah. So pretty much this runs a little bit differently. As I said before, you get to have your own character, but instead of being in the upper high view, you're actually stuck in third person, and yeah. It's more like an MMO type thing, but it's quite interesting. As I said before, I have played this before. I know what I'm kind of doing. I just don't think I'm going to be doing too well. And um So as you can kind of see here, this is my character, a male space marine. Um, I'm actually going to go ahead and create a new hero because mostly I've already gone too high and etc. And there's only about two two races and about 4 class. You get the Space Marine for the Terran side, Firebat, Ghosts, and I believe Medics. Yeah, Medics. For the Protoss side, you get Zealots, High Templar, Dark Templar, and Preservers. Now, I think. Hmm. Hmm. I think I'll go with a Zealot because of, well, I kind of like the Zealot. And you're actually able to choose from male to female. I'm going to go ahead and go with a male. And I've never played with this before. Actually, the quick question is... Yeah, I could have chosen a different set. So, yeah. Anyway. So, I'm going to go ahead and go with this because this looks a bit cooler. And... I'm actually going to try to pick blades that I find interesting. I kind of find these really interesting. I'll go ahead and adjust the colors. Looks like the primary curry is not affected at all. This makes white. This kind of makes black. I don't really like the black. So I say that's this game mode doesn't really take. And I think I adjusted my colors. I don't know what this is for. Oh, for the shoulder blades. I'm just going to call him... Arthur. So I'm going to go ahead and choose him to load in. I'm gonna go ahead and skip the cinematic. Yes. So
Take
pretty.
control of your hero with the WASD keys. Your camera can be controlled by holding down the mouse button.
Taro Zeratul warriors. Your presence is ordered at the Command Operations Center. Ready your weapons and report for duty.
New missions will automatically place a directive marker on your GPS. You can extend your GPS by clicking the display element.
So yeah. So there's also a marker
This
saying.
is your equipment panel. The left dialog displays what gear you currently have equipped, while the bottom
Come on.
right dialog displays miscellaneous items on your person.
Come on.
Left-click an item to interact with it. Take a moment to familiarize yourself with item management.
I got myself stuck. It handled a lot better before. I think it's because all the narration. Hope I didn't take. No, I didn't take a wrong turn. So this is where we're supposed to go. We caught back up with the group that we were supposed to catch up with.
Scanner sweeps are showing a roughed up observer at the crash site. Faint light signs closing on it. Looks like Zerglings.
Executor, the patrol team you requested has arrived.
Troll team? Are you mad? We can't risk being spotted by the hybrid.
Calm yourself, Alia Sims. The threat is minimal. The observer's records may lead us to more survivors.
Fine. But I'm leading the patrol. I won't have any casualties on my watch. Besides, some of these fighters look a bit green.
As you wish.
I've got a bad feeling about this, Orderin.
Stop being dramatic. We'll keep running sweeps and notify you of any new threats, Captain.
All right. Come on, Boots. Follow me to the gate.
Yeah. So sometimes you actually will see me leave out the map because the map actually kind of helps out a little bit more than it gives off. And I think somewhere around here we actually. No, I think it's on the way back. No, it's here. You get your own personal trainer.
This is your designated class mentor. As you advance through the ranks, you will master new abilities from class mentors. Abilities already set to your skill bar are green. Abilities you have unlocked but have not set are yellow. Locked abilities are red. To unlock an ability, you must pay a one-time fee to your class mentor. Once unlocked, remember to learn the ability to set it to your skill bar. Each ability set to your skill bar is measured in combat weight. The higher your rank, the higher your combat weight capacity. You may not exceed your capacity at any given time, but you may unlearn abilities to make room for new ones. Try unlearning, then relearning an ability for the sake of achievement.
I would be doing better if it wasn't for a little bit of lag, but either way. I have done this campaign before. It's actually quite fun. The first one is kind of fun, just a little bit.
Alright, the mission is simple. Get in, retrieve the observer's visual log, and get home. Terran, all weapons go condition 1. Protoss, ready your, psych stuff. There's no telling what's waiting for us out there.
So you'll have mission leaders, and these are pretty. Here's
There's
some
a
advice.
zergling up ahead. Target it by left-clicking on it, or you can press tab to target the closest. Now that it's selected, you can execute attacks on it from your skill bar at the bottom. Auto attack is a toggled ability. While it is on, you will automatically take the shortest route to any enemy you have selected and attack it with your basic weapon when in range. Now, you can start using other abilities. Make sure to read the tooltip for each skill so you understand how they work.
Well, I think you've got the hang of it. Let's move forward. There are more zerglings in this field. Neutralize them and press on to the objective.
We can now send a unit to see how its life occurs. The unit's life is represented as a green bar. When the green bar reaches 0, the unit is destroyed.
So before, I was actually trying to be more of a marine than read most of my abilities, just shoot them. My advice is read your abilities first, or test them out on the field, because they're going to save your butt a lot of the time. So that pretty much heals me up. Okay. Now this, level 1s, I say, are a bit more juiced up. Successful. Now it'll go ahead and target by itself. I could just like sit back and relax. If it wasn't for the fact that I have to mostly keep an eye, because mostly some of these characters are certainly strong. As you can see right here, I'm taking a good chunk of damage just from a zergling. Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh no. Run away. Well, I'm mostly falling back for the moment at hand because your other teammates will go ahead and hurt them. Plus, you are actually able to go ahead and activate your healing ability, going by and all that kind of stuff. Just be careful about what you mostly choose for abilities wise, because some of them will actually either negate what you're trying to do, or they could be really life-saving. Like, I should probably have used Blade Dash because of the fact that well, I could barely, like, so I'm going ahead and actually replying my shields. Now this first campaign doesn't take too long, I think, as long as you don't mess around. It actually took me about an hour and a half to do this, but it was mostly because I was messing around and I couldn't find too much of anything, I think, if I remember correctly. Plus, I barely played a melee before. This is actually the first time, and Terrans don't seem like melees. I mean, their fireback seems like they're the only melee class.
Thing's in pretty bad shape, Borean. Can you still extract the visual log?
Yes, but it may take some time.
Get on it then. Borean, are these?
Yes, these look like Eon crystals. Seems this observer was transporting them for some reason.
Let's gather these up and see what Orderin can make of them back at COC.
There will just be a few more.
And this, I say this one's actually more of a boss. You have to be kind of careful because mostly you're the only. Uh-oh. Luckily enough, I bubbled. Now, the Ultralisk will actually be kind of dangerous. My Blade Dash should get me a good time. As you can kind of see, this is why I say it's more like a boss than a normal, like, unit. Because its health pool is kind of big. I'm in melee. I was in melee range. I couldn't help but to actually go ahead and try. I'm literally trying to use as much abilities as I can. I can't remember. Okay, warp and. All right.
Can you finish that thing off? I don't want it coming back with a pack of ferals.
You three, come with me. We shall be fine, Arlia Sims. Complete the mission, and I shall see you soon. Un Lara Car.
Go!
So we actually do get some.
Increasing rank unlocks outfitting points, combat weight, and new abilities at your class mentor. Allocating your outfitting points will moderately increase combat stats of your choice. You may allocate new points now.
Upgrade complete. Upgrade complete. Upgrade complete.
Okay, there we go. Now,
Some enemies will drop useful items. When they do, collect them by clicking the need or drink buttons on the right of your screen. Be courteous to other players. Don't take what you don't need. If you become overloaded with items, additional obtained items will automatically warp to the stockpile. Stockpile locations can be found on your GPS. These items can be retrieved at any time.
yeah, so items that you don't really want, yeah, you may want to keep them. But with my case, I barely got any type of items that were useful for me in the first place. Because they were more of scrap items. And what I mostly mean by scrap items, I mean they were literally items that you could go ahead and just, like, you couldn't use the items at all. They're more for you collect them and then you get what you really want to get. And then we get our next tutorial.
The vehicle ahead can be piloted. Once you are in close proximity with the vehicle, left-click it to enter and you will be able to drive it until its fuel is depleted.
Which is the yellow bar. Yeah, oh, I didn't really explain the story at all. Story is, this is pretty much what happens when you don't get Kerrigan, and this is pretty much what happens. I'd rather just walk. Because it's much easier just to walk. At least I'm able to drive like I'm walking. And helpful items can help you, it just really depends on what you really want to get out of it. There's another marker, which I don't know what it's for. Oh, this guy right here. Excuse me. me, sorry, coming through. Oh, I walked too far. So this is pretty much...
Don't leave me hanging.
So, enchanting items. This is one thing that I didn't really learn until it was kind of too late. And how you spend to get the upgrade is by using this. Upgrade enchanted item. The item has been enchanted. I gain a bonus. Let's see, what else do I need to do? Here. Close. Craft blueprints, make a purchase. I would do that if it wasn't for the fact that, I'm not really, as I said before, I haven't really done too much of anything. But,
It's badly damaged. Try to find out what caused it to crash.
Yes, sir, ma'am.
Where is Warrior?
Taking out the trash. We also found the observer carrying these.
Eon. Intriguing. Most intriguing.
What is it?
I come to you in spirit with a message of hope. I am Tar Zarash, successor to the fallen Dark Prelate, Zeratul. Like you, I am one of the few survivors of this shattered world, appointed by my predecessor to gather the lost and the broken. Though the hybrids have forced us into hiding, and we stand no chance of defeating their endless armies, a single timeless archive holds the secret to our survival. If there is resilience left within you, then be focused of heart, and you shall find me. The key to our salvation lies at the end of a dark and narrow road. Yet this path is known to me, and I shall light the way for as long as I can. If there are others with you, share with them my words, and when you arrive, be prepared to sacrifice all that we have ever known for one final chance at victory, for that will be the price we pay. Varen Zeratul.
Great. Another Protoss magic show.
That guy sounds crazy.
Damn right. I'm not going anywhere. Be focused and find me? How about a damn map?
We should heed this warning. If he is who he claims to be, he may be anointed by Zeratul himself.
Zeratul's your war god, right?
Zeratul led my people at the final stand against the Fallen years ago. But as history declares, our ancestors could not withstand his forces.
Things could be a lot worse.
Your base is under attack.
Emergency! Emergency!
What the hell? Not good. Not good.
Open emergency comm lines.
Yes, sir.
Psionic waveform detected.
Battle stations! All personnel weapons hot! We are condition red, 1, Alpha! Incoming hybrid forces! This is not a drill! This is not a drill!
Hey, you there? Help reinforce the front gate.
We're all gonna die!
so yeah. But mostly,
Battle stations! Condition red, 1, Alpha! This is not a drill!
so I'm actually going to go ahead and stop there. Because mostly I did show a little bit into it. But still, I forgot again that I should really explain it. This is pretty much after the StarCraft, like, you know, the Ion Crystal. And, these are the last survivors of um the whole entire like race of zealots and, well, no, Protoss and Terran. And you are playing I say a main character in a nutshell, to see if you can survive a race of several different types. And if you guys want to see more of the story, please go ahead and give me notice. I may go ahead and hold off on doing more story because I'm not, my system's not holding it real well as it did before. But anywho, guys, I have done my time. If you guys enjoyed the video, please go ahead and press that like button. Subscribe if you want to see more content. Anywho, guys, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Adios.